welcome to the Tour de Tweed review video. This is where I'll talk about my personal experience racing the Tour de Tweed. Number is right there, number 95. First NRS Tour, that number. 81 is my first Melbourne awarding, it's right there, and I've lost my super crit number. That fell already, that's done on the ground. This wall will be covered with race numbers very soon. And we're going to talk about the good things, the bad things, and then finish on the good things because we always really want to finish with a good note. First thing is racing. So, racing is so fun. There's a massive thrill of it, massive adrenaline rush. We're all dopamine addicts. And racing gives us the best dopamine blast. Just every stage, you just buckled, you're just exhausted, but you had fun. The team camaraderie. This is the first time this year we've been able, as a team, to be together for a long time. The area was pretty nice from what I could gather from inside the team van, and our recovery rides in between stages, or our reconnaissance rides. But apart from that, I can't tell you what the area was like. I was racing, I was following wheels. I could tell you that the roads are pretty shit. I mean, the roads in the country of that area see a lot of rain during the monsoon weather. It does rain a lot there. We didn't really see a lot of rain. We just saw the humidity of it. But there is a lot of rain there, and this sort of rain and high traffic just destroys roads. So the apexes of every corner was just bumpy. It's like through the apexes and through the gutter sections where you want to ride in the crosswind. So it was a pretty harsh area to ride a bike. We didn't really have time to have a look and take in the views. It's learning the ropes of the NRS, what it's like, team dynamics, the peloton dynamics, what to do, when, and things like that. Going back to team cars, how the team cars work, the convoy, who's doing what, which rider to look out for which day. It's not like the local crits where you sort of know everyone personally. In the NRS, there are riders from all over Australia, and you're not going to know them. You're not going to know everyone personally, so you're just going to have to learn quick during racing, and when you are racing, what team is racing for what leader. And because it was more like a series of one-day races, every day a team may have had a different leader, and you have to be pretty quick to know what and who is riding for. So you got to know the competition, you got to know who's racing, and everyone sort of understands, or everyone knows who the real top tier guys are, the guys who win everything, because they're always on the podium. But there are going to be guys who you're not going to know of prior to the race, and they're going to smash it. So that's one thing that you learn quite quickly, is what guy is going to be going good. With racing, there's a thrill of competing, going full gas. When you're racing, you're going full gas all the time. First hour, full gas. First climb, full gas. First ascent, full gas. Last hour, full gas. Last climb, full gas. You get the idea, it's full gas. Then there's attacking, following wheels, all that stuff. That gives you massive endorphin rushes. Descending at full lean, descending at full tilt, putting the brakes away. So fun. And team camaraderie, we spend a lot of time together. Because of the coronavirus restrictions and the bubbles that we were in, we spent a lot of time with each other. We knew each other's strengths, weaknesses. We started to know each other out of Lycra. You know, we tell stories, we tell jokes, we create inside jokes and things like that. Things that cannot be said online. And once you move away from the small talk of, how are your legs? Yeah, good. Oh, it's pretty humid today. Yeah, it might rain. What's up for dinner? Oh, yeah. You want this gel? Yeah, sure. Once you move away from that talk, you really start to know each other. And once you start to know each other and create connections and become really good friends, that's when you race well. And we didn't really have time to be tourists. There were no options to have cafe park-ups and restaurants and things like that, eating out. Stay in the bubble. We went to the beach a few times, but we're not allowed to go to the big beaches. We spent a lot of time together. Racing in the NRS is all about tactics and team racing. There's no space for individual heroics and individual riders racing for themselves. You got to race for your team. And for me, I got to race for Cycle House. I got to race the team leader That was either Lionel or Rossi or Ryan or Aiden. Whomever it was, we raced for them that day. Who was feeling good, we raced for them. What course suits which rider. The crit, we want to race. We want to race for Ryan. For the mountaintop finish, we want to race for Lionel. And so you're not making sacrifices for yourself either. I mean, if I race for Lionel, I'm not making a sacrifice because he's the rider who's going to get us the win. When the breakaway is being established, it's just chaos. It's like a big washing machine effect. But when the peloton goes, it's calm. There's a specific team setting tempo, and then behind them there's another team that's sort of rallied together. Behind them might be another team. So you might have Bridge Lane, ARA, Oliver's, those three big teams, and then Nero as well. Can't forget about Nero. They might have their team train going up. They might be chasing that day. And then behind that, it's like a big, it's just chaos. You got to know when to fight for wheels, when to not fight for wheels, whose wheels should you follow, and things like that. All the things that you start to pick up during racing in the NRS. All right, and almost to end, gonna go quickly through the bad things. There was a pretty bad crash on the last day. Hope everyone's all right. If you don't know, it involved a police motorbike and a car pulling out of a driveway. We're in a crosswind section, so we're hugging the left gutter. The police moto was still on the road. The police motor was also in the gutter, and we're riding in the gutter because it's a crosswind, so it was a big pile up. Hopefully everyone's okay. There are a few riders who are in a bad way, and I wish you the best. We're gonna end on a good thing. The good thing is NRS 2021 is gonna be a full calendar. Starts in January, so if you're sad that the TDU wasn't going to happen, well, stop being sad because the TDU is happening, and the big premiere event that was like the World Tour riders is now for NRS dudes and dudettes, and they run it the same day, same course, different time zone, so that's pretty sweet. And then there's other disciplines that are racing. There's some cyclocross, there's some mountain bike. There's a piece for everyone. So don't be upset that the Tour Down Under is no longer an international event this year. Be happy because every domestic person, every domestic rider is going to have a chance in the new Australian big scene of racing. So shape up, get fit, go the Tour Down Under. There'll be a piece for you there. Stay informed. Yeah. Daboosh.